Hey my copy nerds, Carlo here. Today we're gonna see how to make more engagement Facebook post because believe it or not, we're always making copy. If you have a Facebook group, if you have a personal page, anything out there it's related to copy because of the words that you use and the way you give your information, right? The number one purpose of every single Facebook post is to get to the most amount of people as possible, right? And for me, the way to get to people is not only to get their attention, but have a smooth and really clear experience. What do I mean by this? Have you ever seen those really long Facebook posts that you just hate and you will never ever read in your life? And you see some posts that get your attention and give you the information right away in a way that it's easy to read. And the easier it is, the better it is, and the more people are gonna see it. Luckily, with Facebook, you can put headlines, you can use bolded, you can put bullets, and I'm gonna show you how to use all these things to get more engagement and have easier content. Okay, so firstly, you can use a meme, something that it's funny, that gets people attention. If you remember the AIDA formula, the first thing you need to do is get attention, interest, desire, and then action, right? So you can get their attention with this meme. And I made a post about how to step up your Facebook post game to get more engagement, actually using all the tips that I'm gonna give you. So the main goal is to share the information with the biggest amount of people as possible and avoid the scroll down nightmare. You have to do this. Use emojis but not too much. I don't know, but I feel like in every single video I say pretty much the same, but images are the most powerful things out there for one single reason. Because in the human brain, the lobe that processes the information, the visual information, is the biggest and most important one. I like to see it as a survival instinct. Like if we say better, we survive more, right? That's modern nation and modern nature and evolution, right? So you have to use this on your favor because when you see an image, you get thousands of details in just 1 second rather than just seeing one word. Okay? So use emojis are the most powerful things out there because when you see emoji or an image, you can imagine thousands of things at the same time and it's gonna rise some emotion and it's easier to process. It's way easier to process this meme than all these words together. So even if you can share some value in the picture, that's why I do some infographics are so good. You can also do it, but I'm gonna focus today on Facebook post. So use the emojis, but not too much. Don't be those scammy posts out there that have like thousands of checks and rockets and money signs and all those things because people can get overwhelmed. You get power when you space things out, when you're like you have contrast. I'm gonna explain further. So write really clear and quick bullets. Why? Because bullets give you space. They are like breathers. They give you air. When you have like really long text and out of nowhere you see bullets, you immediately go there. Why? Because it's easy, because it's spaced down and you already assume that it's a summary, that it's something that it's quicker and to the point. That's what everyone's looking to, something that it's quick, that gives you the information and you don't spend so much time. That's the main error I see people making. Like they're okay, I want to give so much information, but they end up writing so much that no one ever wants to read it. So use these techniques to share your value and persuade. Use bold for specific attention grabbing words. Don't use bold every single time, obviously, and don't use it too much, just like the emojis. If you see here, you can see contrast, black, effortless, why. Make sure that you could even just watch the bolded letters and get an idea of what this post is gonna be about. So if you see here like why and effortless, you already assume that you're talking about making the post easier to read and that effortless is something good. Also use the headline features to get people's attention plus bolded. In Facebook, you got this feature to choose if you want the sentence to be a headline, to be bolded, to be bigger. You have all these options. Bolded, not bolded, headline. Let's see. This is the second headline option. Just click here and it's smaller with a different color. Here you have all the bullets and everything, quotations. You can even use italic like this. You see, pretty easy to use. You see, Facebook and every single good company out there, every single good cell phone company out there does everything easier and smoother because they know that people are gonna like it better, that people want things that are effortless. That's why we're doing all this, guys. We're applying the Apple method. Space things out. I told you no one likes those long text. If you see this post, everything is spaced out. You see, I put the space here and here, some extra spaces, so it's easier. If you see this part, you see it's harder to read than this part because it's farther apart. It gives you rest. It gives you importance. Also, another cool tip and extra tip is to order the bullets from the shortest to the longest so it's easier to read. If you see those messy bullets out there, you're gonna get bored like, oh, what is this, what is gonna happen? So these are the little details, guys, that really make the difference at the end. If you want to make an outstanding work and actually help people out and get to the most amount of people, do all these tips. Contrast is the most powerful thing out there. That's the only reason that we write in a white background with black letters. If you see, everywhere we write, there's a white background and black letters. Obviously you can use other colors, but the power here is that black and white are the opposites. If you have, let's say, like a blue background and then green letters, that doesn't look quite good, right? It's hard for people to read it. You're gonna get tired and confused and you're not gonna be able to see the letters. So use the contrast principle in your favor. That's why bolded letters work so good, because you see like normal letters and a lot of people are just gonna scroll down and they might see the headlines and they might see the bolded letters. So try to tell a story with the bolded letters, with the contrast. Also, you can take advantage of the italic to give some space, put a quote, to put maybe a sentence that it's really important in this way. So basically, guys, the easier it is to read, the better. These are the simple tips you can apply right now. Make sure to make some good posts that are readable, that are easy to read, that are not effortful, that people can read it and they know that, hey, I know this guy Carlo, he always makes these posts that are easy, that are to the point, they give me value, they give me information, and I don't feel tired. I don't feel like I'm reading a whole book in just a single post. So make it simple, make it powerful, apply all these principles, and you're gonna see how you're gonna get more engagement. If you want to see more of these videos in the future, guys, please subscribe down below, and thanks for watching. Peace.